Hi there, this is David Landis. I'm also known as the Gay Gourmet, writing for the San Francisco Bay Times. And today we're going to learn how to make the perfect Negroni. So what is a Negroni? A Negroni is an Italian drink that was invented about 100 years ago at a little bar in Florence, Italy. And it was because a count came up to the bartender and said, "I'd like an Americano, but I'd like it stronger. So can you add something to that?" So he added gin. And what we're gonna do is give you a recipe for how to make what's my favorite version of this iconic drink. So it's always good to start with a really good gin. And my favorite these days is the Lock and Union gin from the Napa Valley. It's an artisanal gin. It's made here locally. It's just very smooth and very flavorful. And the other ingredients we have are Cinzano Vermouth Rosso. There are some people who like a very fancy red vermouth. I prefer this one because it just has a little bit more fruit to it. And then we have the famous ingredient, Campari, which is made from a number of herbs. It's been around for a long time, and you see it has this beautiful red color. And then my secret ingredient, thanks to my dear friend Glenn DiMattia, is 100% blood orange juice. And you can get this at Molly Stone's, so it's a really great little additive to the drink. So what I do is I start always with a beautiful glass. And you can see here, I got this wonderful glass at Dandelion before they closed, and it's Art Deco. I prefer my Negronis up, but most people prefer them shaken, stirred, not shaken, and they like them over ice. But I actually like it up, so I'm gonna pour a little bit of blood orange juice in here as the first ingredient. And then what we're gonna do is you do 1 shot of gin. I actually am doing a half shot, so I'm cutting the recipe down, but 1 shot of gin, you pour that in, and then I do a little less than a shot of the Cinzano vermouth, so just a little bit less. And then I do a shot of Campari, and what I do is just a little bit more than a shot of Campari. So I will, and I'm spilling here, isn't that lovely? I'm going to do just a tiny bit more here. All right, and then we take our spoon over here, we stir it, don't shake it. If you want it over ice, you can use one of these shakers and but just stir it in the shaker instead of shaking it. And then for a garnish, it's always a slice of orange. And what I do is I take, this is a beautiful navel orange, you can see, take a little bit of that, a little slice, rub it around the rim so that it gives it a very citrusy aroma. Squeeze a little bit of fresh orange juice in, and voila, you have the perfect Negroni. So chin chin.